Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. ¿Y tú? Konnichiwa. Bonjour. Ni hao. Es liberty. I'm waiting on the other app. Thank you for being here, guys, promptly, because you clicked that notification bell and you know what's good. Period I, period All right, guys. Wait, are we live on both? Because I can't see. So Minnie's live too? I didn't put a title or anything for Minnie. Minnie's just here. A minor. All right, guys. Hola, ¿cómo está? Konnichiwa. Ni hao es liberty. How dare my thumbnail be blurry? How dare? We got to fix that. How dare it? Guys, today we are struggling again to lose our last 35 pounds. And the thing is about, ¿qué te pasa? Extra. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, no extra. Sorry. I didn't know it was that one. I thought you were playing with the other one. Yeah, because I won't have that one anyways. All right. So, guys, hola, ¿cómo estás? Ni hao, konnichiwa. My name is Shania, and you are on Shania Forever. And so this is the official Shania Forever on you and Face. And so because these apps are so jealous of one another, like, stop, you know what I'm saying? Get off me, you know? Because they're so jealous of one another, you actually cannot say the names of these apps like that. So today we're going to do cardio together. Last week we did a lot of the toning and sculpting together, but we're going to do all of it this week because I can. Um, Last week to me was a struggle because it was the first time that I was being consistent with you guys, which means the setup and my mode has to be there. I have to have some charisma and happiness. And so all of this I have to dig. I got to dig hard because like you know, my life does not belong to me. All right. So I have three children, and each time I have a kid, I gain a tremendous amount of weight. So my story is not like everybody else's. A lot of people, they don't even gain a pound pregnant. Some people gain 5 pounds. Me, listen, you ready? I be gaining a hundo. So I gain a whole nother person when I have a child. My first one, I didn't gain that much weight, but I think y'all can let me know in the comments. Let me know because this could be completely wrong. Some people could have had different issues, but I think because it was a boy, I didn't get that big. I still gained 60 pounds, but with my girl, 60 and 100 is two different thangings. So with my first kid, I gained 60 pounds. I know I lost 40 pounds and kept it off, but I have English twins or Irish twins, which means that we procreated right after the first one. And so I still had not lost all my weight, even though I looked awesome. So I went into my second kid with probably to the least, to the least 30 pounds more than I weighed before I had kids, right? So I still gained 100 when I was pregnant. So we're looking at 130 pounds more than what I used to weigh when I used to model, okay? So with the second child, I took a long time before I procreated again. So I got back down to something decent, but never out of the 200s, never, right? And so to me, this is my third child and I have no more excuses. All right. She's 5 years old. Like, shut up. This is not baby weight. This is your weight. Okay. So I've done all I can do except stay at the hospital because with my second child, I worked so hard. I was so strategic. I was so hard on myself that I would end up sick. I ended up in the hospital a couple times after my second kid. Not right after, but during the training because I was doing everything to lose the weight. B12, anything except drugs. I was doing it, okay? I was taking Pre-workout companies would contact me, and I was taking pre-workouts that I shouldn't take. So having gone through trial and error, now I am here and I'm able to go live and say, hey guys, I have a site that I created where I lost my first 70 pounds and kept it off. And that's how I look today, right? So I'm no way out of 200s, but I'm going to get there, but I'm struggling to do it. So I'm going to document it for myself and for you so that you guys could see. Because when I lost my first 70 pounds, my kids stay home until they're 5. So I had my kid with me. I'm pushing strollers. I got the other ones. So it was just too much for me to say, hey, I could document. Let me go live. That's not me. I'm not invasive. I'm not going to put my kids in camera. I'm not going to do anything that just wasn't me, right? So now I'm here and I'm able to document this weight loss journey because they're in school. All right. All 3 of them are in school this year. And I'm hoping that this year is easier than last year because last year was very hard, trial and error, kids getting sick. You know, when your kids first start school, they get sick a lot. So that was another struggle last year because I attempted last year. I don't know if you guys have been on my channel that long, but I attempted last year, but I kept getting pulled out because this was the first year my last child was in school, and lo and behold, we're home. All right. We're home together for, I would say, half of the year. Okay. At least 5 months in total. I'm exaggerating, but she was home a lot last year. And I would try to do my lives while she was home, but it was just too much because I wasn't focused. So nonetheless, we're here today. This is the beginning of January, and I was consistent last week. Anytime I'm not filming my live streams, I'm still doing the workout, guys. It's just that I have to edit because this is a channel and you do see other videos and you do see other reels and you do see other shorts. So therefore, in the midst of me doing these live streams, I'm creating content as well, and I have to edit it. So I have edit days, and then of course, the weekends I have to focus. I have to think about and strategize what's going on with this family. Cleaning is substantial, and cooking. So just in case you're like, why don't you do more? What? So now you guys personally know a little bit more about me. You can put in the chat anything that's helpful to your life, how you have implemented this. A lot of times it's normally energy. A lot of times companies come to me and they're like, hey, have you tried this? It would help you be consistent with your workout. So everything that I take, I put on my site. We have a site that is formulated to show you the correct workout routine that had me get to where I am right now. So I have 3 excellent workout videos that show you the form, the count, and it's a thorough workout video that was professionally edited. So we did 3 of those last year. I also have other videos on there, and I have a cardio video, and then I have videos that show you the supplements that I take, because if you don't have the energy, you're not going to work out. So the energy to work out is different from coffee, all right? Because I can take coffee, it gives me the bubble guts, which is great. My stomach is flat, but it's not what I need mentally to start my cardio and do my toning and sculpting. So let's get into the workout. I'm thankful that you guys are here. Thank you for sharing out the video because that's free. Sharing out the video is free. And I love you guys for free. All right. So I want you guys to click the memberships, and I want you guys, because I'm going to make a video for memberships today. Wait, no, I think I have to be accepted. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to nonetheless create a video for members today, and then it will be for them when I'm accepted on the app to have members, and they will have their first video. So I'm happy that I was given the opportunity, but now I have to get accepted, and then you guys will have your video up as soon as that happens. Also, I am posting a reel and a short today for you guys to consume upon. It's either going to be fun or it's going to be flexibility because I'm really good at that. So that's my niche. My name is Shania. My niche is fitness and weight loss. Okay. And I do that through flexibility, through stretching, and through workouts. All right. Sometimes I post comedy skits with my husband. Sometimes I do family videos. Sometimes I do travel videos. And then sometimes I do food reviews. So there's a lot to look forward to on this channel. So let me turn this on. And today I have 30 minutes of cardio because this year, the beautiful thing about this year is that I only have 30 minutes of cardio. So I want you guys to see what that's going to do for me. All right. Because last year, to get to 70 pounds and keep it off, to lose that 70 pounds and keep it off, I had to do an hour of cardio. So those instructions are on the site. Okay. I don't do something and then don't be consistent with it. Normally everything that I have post on CHANYAFOREVER.com is something that I've done for a month or two or just everlasting. And then I feel confident enough to share it. So if you want to see how I lost the first 70 pounds through the cardio, that is up there. If you want to see my post baby workouts, that's up there. Because after you have a kid, your workouts are different. Right after you have one. And then you're able to toughen up, your body's stronger, and then you can elevate to something better. But this year, because we're toning and we're controlling our metabolism through what we're putting in our bodies, we only have to do 30 minutes of cardio to lose this last 35 pounds. I'm going to claim that on my life. Let's pray. God of love, God of compassion, God who created everything, and Jesus that forgave us for our sins and died for us. That is who I want to hear this prayer. I am confidently, with your blessings, recording, live streaming, making compilations, creating videos on the site for people to consume upon to have motivation for the rest of their lives and for the rest of my life. I'm praying that not only do I lose this 35 pounds, but I keep it off and that you help me to stay out of the 200s and you'll be with those who are struggling as well and you will answer their prayers because sometimes it's what we're putting in our bodies that is first that we have to fix and then we can work on the exterior. So nonetheless, let us healthily lose this weight. And we thank you for protecting this prayer and answering it so that we have a happier, more fulfilled life of vitality, health, love, strength, peace, and safety. Amen. So I'm not saying that weight loss creates any of that. I'm just saying that I feel better the lighter I am. I remember doing yoga when I was 180. I remember doing yoga when I was 200. I remember doing yoga when I was 230. And I remember doing yoga today, and it all feels different. I want to feel like how I felt at 180. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we could keep pretending that it didn't feel better to be lighter, but that is a pretend life. Okay? Let you be your own goal. Remember how you used to look so that you're striving for that. You're not striving to be like somebody else or look like somebody else. You just want to be the highest goal for yourself. And if you have never looked the way you want it to look, guess what? You can start aiming to achieve that and you're like, oh, wow, I look good. Let me give you a personal story. So my speed is 3.0 for cardio. And then I jog sometimes. It just depends. The jogging is good. I feel like I gotta throw up. But anyways, so personal story. I had to do something. I had to do something this morning, and I had to dress up to go do it. Child put on my clothes. I was like, "Who is this?" Yo, I look so good to me. So I was like, Shania, because sometimes you don't know why things are happening. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. Sometimes you don't know why things are happening. Child, I think it is that God had me dressed up. Because mind you, I could have went sloppy. I could have went mad, perturbed, with some gym shorts, joggers. He was like, no, your best self is dressed up. Child, I didn't know who I was. I'm not even kidding. I'm still remembering the look. I don't know who that lady is. So I'm going to keep going because nonetheless, if day to day I don't see it, I don't see the weight loss, I'm like, damn, my clothes still tight. You know what I mean? Because it's every day putting on workout clothes. So I'm like, oh, I look the same, right? Child, he had to show me something today. Okay? So keep going. Sometimes you don't see the difference until you change up your style. And then you're like, 1 pound. So I was baffled. I didn't know who I was. That was baffling. So, guys, I want you to click the notification bell because we are going somewhere and I want you to be there. Because my life is like, I don't know, you know what I mean? You see how like last week we were on location? I didn't know that. That's why I couldn't tell you. So that's what I'm saying. Click the notification bell because you never know what you may see. Right? Shout out to you guys for clicking the notification bell. The site is how you help me. CHANYAFOREVER.com. That's how you help me. Okay? Because whenever and however these apps function, your Patreon is going to pay you out immediately. You know what I mean? And that's what you need as a content creator. You need that immediate transaction so you can go and put back into your business. Okay? So now the person's able to pay for parking to go on location. Because somebody put in the comments, oh, I love when you have on your swimsuit. And I'm saying to myself, me too. But you got to pray for me. Because going to where I'll be going, parking is like $25. And then swimsuits, yes, I could keep going into my archive, but I don't want to do that. So let's represent me so that I can purchase swimsuits that are a reflection of beauty and not just a reflection of who I used to be. So swimsuit, location, gas, because the beaches are nowhere near where I got to be going every day, all day, multiple times a day. So gas, parking, outfit. Because if I'm wearing my uniform, that's cool. But trust and believe, other stuff had to be paid for that day. So I was like, just pray for me because all of this costs money. So I need to be able to put back into the business, and Patreon is the only way that it's immediate. So although you are appreciative of the strangers you meet on these apps, nonetheless, you still need financial support to keep going. I'm going to start jogging because I love y'all for free and I'm chunky. So let me play something in my ear. I'll try my best not to sing because singing's not good for me or you. And nobody told me. But luckily I listened to one of my videos and I was like, girl, don't you ever fix your mouth to sing again. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it, girl. That was me. Wasn't it supposed to be in my ear? Maybe I'll play it for y'all too, but it's just, I have to monitor the monitor. Hold on. So the Bluetooth don't want to turn on? That's weird. Huh? Oh? Oh? Come on, please. The Bluetooth working on. Oh, look. Mm-mm. Give me my Bluetooth back. You know what I mean? Y'all was on Bluetooth this whole time. Y'all spoiled. What scored? Y'all are spoiled. I ain't know on Bluetooth. Hold on. Oh my God, yeah. We only have 30 minutes. We're almost at 8. Remember, we got toning and sculpting after this. In order for me to jog, I have to take this part off. My stomach has to stretch. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play music for y'all. Y'all don't hear nothing. And the music's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Back to 3.0. Run as long as you can run. This is your 30 minutes. Do the best for you. When I realize my breathing pattern is out of control, I stop to get it back. Once you get your breathing pattern back under control, you can start back jogging. Running. Once you're running the whole time, running, which is 7.0, you could be on here 15 minutes and have done the same amount of miles as someone doing 30 minutes or more. More miles. Let's go. The more you're able to talk, the more you can jog. Talking equals jogging. Can I say something weird? Can I say something weird? I'm gonna say something weird. I'm so happy I'm on your screen because the person I'm looking at is not motivating me at all. Because they got her in slow-mo and everything is slow. And I don't think they realized that was a bad idea as far as editing because it looks horrible with this music. Like they should have kept her normal pace. That's all I wanted to say. The goal is to don't get off. Let your lowest level be 3.0. That's why when they sell those treadmills without handles, I'm like, wow, you're awesome. Because when you're struggling and you don't know your legs with your heart versus your stamina versus what you want to do, when you don't know any of that, having no handles is crazy. Because my mind wants to go further than my heart. My heart will go further than my legs. My legs are the ones that are like, get off. Get off the treadmill. Because they're so heavy. Y'all won't believe it, but put in the comments what is going through your mind when you're training and you don't want to. What's giving up first? Your mental, your heart, or your body? Because, honey, my legs be talking to everything else. Like, go ahead, stop. Get off. You did good. My legs be telling my body I did good. You did enough. Yo, if you calm down, right? That's why you think. I'm literally training my legs. Because my legs are hard-headed one. My legs like looking like this. I'm gonna look at y'all comments when I'm done with the cardio. We only got 12 more minutes. That's nothing. When my legs telling me it's over. My legs say get off. I gotta change this girl. She bringing me down. She bringing me down. Because they got her in slow-mo. I think I'd rather watch myself. The girl was bringing me down to the ground. Whew, share the video out. I literally got to pick myself back up. Because they had her in slow-mo, which does something to your brain. Have a mile goal when you're training. Some people, let's just say you found me and you're trying this 3.0. I think the least that you will attain is like 1.3 miles. It's the least, right? Don't count if you got off. But if you like push, you'll definitely get to 2 miles. If you start jogging and running and, you know, switching it up, and then if you run the whole 30, you'll definitely get to 3 miles or 4 or 5. So just don't limit yourself when it comes to the 30 minutes. I am just the girl doing the 30 minutes and instructing you to go as far as you can in that 30, okay? So, for me, because I'm live, I can't be so stupid. Because by myself, I can sit here and get stupid and play ratchet music and push myself, my lips juggling all over my face because I'm going too fast. I can do that privately. But if you're showing people and you're motivating people, you have to be careful not to be stupid, because that's dangerous. Because then I'll have a kid jogging, doing too much, and it'll be because of the demonstration they saw. So when I'm here, I'm a lot more structured. I can't play my ratchet music how I want to, right? So there's a lot more structure. But understand that when you are by yourself and you got the pleasure to watch this video, go crazy. Go crazy. Have handles, but go crazy. Get as many miles in as you can with your 30 minutes, and then push to attain that mile goal each 30 minutes, not the time. The time is not my goal. It's just that I professionally can't tell you my mile goal, because I feel like that is unprofessional. Because then I'll have you aiming for that, and it could be dangerous or it could be minuscule. Nonetheless, I can't risk it. So professionally, I am working out professionally. Let's leave it at that. All right. that girl really threw me off my swivel with her slow motion. And it wasn't even her. She didn't know they were going to do that. They just put her in slow motion, which was so stupid. She was working out all good, and here they go. Slow-mo on her video. Guys, I feel like I am the gold to look at when you're struggling in your life, because my personal struggles outweigh my weight struggle. So you can attain this, guys. You can attain getting a cheap treadmill from Amazon, which is what I did. They're on my Amazon link in the description or in my bio. You can attain doing my toning and sculpting. That's free. I'm gonna attain my mile goal. That's what I'm looking at, is making sure. And that's my mile goal for January. I pray that it gets better, because a runner does this in 10 minutes. I love standing next to runners in the gym on the treadmill. I pray that I don't bring them down. That's why I try to do as much as I can when I'm next to one, because I just want to give them the same beautiful energy they're giving me, because, oh boy, they be motivating me. Only thing I notice is that runners sometimes don't stay on the treadmill long, and I know it takes a certain duration of time to affect your heart and keep it strong. And I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you the time, because y'all going to hold me to it. Y'all going to be like, but you said, and my doctor said. I'm going to say, okay, allegedly. Allegedly. love when I can have a good stride. Because we be losing that walk, ladies. Woo! We be losing it. You want to... You know, it's hard. Maybe let that arm be all stank. They arm be stank. I be practicing my walk in the gym. I know they be like, girl, calm down. Yeah, but and, why, and, why, and, why, and, why, and, why. Walk, 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 walk. I've been walking my butt off. And the treadmills at the gym are bigger, so that stride be long. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Period. Okay? Can't tell me nothing. Come on, legs. Come on, legs. Damn. My legs. 30 minutes. All right, guys, we got to work out. Get your mind together. Water, get it together. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the cardio that I just struggle with. This is only for those who actually terminate with cardio. You understand that I was struggling because like I told you guys, I spilled the beans. It's not here, it's not my heart, it's my legs. My legs right now are controlling my cardio because they're telling me to stop, okay? Some people would argue that it's my mind telling my legs to stop, but I feel the uncomfort. I am uncomfortable right here. Not here, not here. My heart goes through a little, like when I like pass some type of like minutes, sometimes my heart, I can feel that I went to the next level of my fitness. You'll feel that in your heart. You feel when you just passed your old you. You know what I mean? Like when you took a break and then you had to get it back together, you'll feel that in your heart. But my legs are like Scooby-Doo, get off. So I think it's my legs that are slowing me down with my cardio. And so if you're struggling, give yourself a mile goal so that you do better on the cardio. Because you'll even see that you pick up the pace to attain the mile goal, whereas you won't pick up the pace if you don't have a mile goal. You know what I mean? This treadmill is very inexpensive from Amazon. That's why I linked it. But if you have one that can measure your calories burned because you're able to put in your weight, it does your BMI, which is even better. That's awesome, right? Because you would have probably burned like 300 calories right now or more if you ran faster, right? On the stair climber for 30 minutes, to the least, you burn 500 calories. So your 30 minutes could be whatever you want to do. It's just that this is all I have at home now. So let's get into the toning and the sculpting, which is what I did all last week. Let me play what I want to hear in my ear. The waist trainer. This is from my Shapelex advert. I work with Shapelex. The link is in my bio. When you go to their site and you use my link, I think it's CHANYA 10, I believe. You have to look. I don't think it's in my bio, so I think it's CHANYA 10. When you check out, you'll get 10% off. But they had this waist trainer. I've been training for more than 20 years, and this is the best one I've ever had because you know the invention of the top, the bottom, the middle. That has been the best waist trainers in the world. But what I like about Shapelex is that middle band is toxic. It is just like wearing a faja that's too small, and I love it because everyone's like, oh, you did something to your body. I wear my Shapelex. I don't just wear the waistband, I wear the garments that they sent. Every garment that I made a commercial about, I wear them. So it's literally giving me this hourglass shape while I'm training. Anything you're consistent with is going to work. I'm consistently wearing Shapelex. Consistently. So just note that, because sometimes people just think you a liar. And I'm like, I've been on here for 20 years. I've been online. I've been doing the same thing since the day you saw me. So I guess if this is the first time you've ever seen me, just type in CHANYA PROFITNESS and you'll see when I first started, right? Before kids, right? What a life. Now my life is full of responsibilities. My responsibilities outweigh my budget. My responsibilities outweigh my mental capacity. So I have to literally read the Bible to know how to measure things out and to know how to treat my situations, because that's the only article of literature that I feel keeps me the best as a person. All right, so let's do the training. First, I'm gonna do leg lifts because my legs are tired right here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me see who's talking on YouTube. Hold on. On YouTube, Run, run, run. Nice. Loving it. Thank you so much. Williams, I wanted to say your name because I think you gave me a super chat. I'm only acknowledging names that gave a super chat. I think that was you. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry to the one who did. Good morning to you as well. Thank you. I see the other name. I'm the kid from days ago. Listen, kids are gonna watch me. I feel like I'm awesome to look at. Would I look like a little character? I don't know. I'm okay with it. As long as I'm doing the right thing in the video, I'm okay with it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're working your obliques as well as your outer thigh. You work your quads when you come down. All right, so we're just gonna do all 3 sets together. No, 2, so I can save a set for the compilation. Because one thing I did remember the year that I told you after my second kid, the reason why I would end up in the hospital sometimes is because I used to overtrain. I would train somebody. I used to be a personal trainer. I know it's hard to believe. I used to train people, then go train myself, be on location, which means that I'm in the sun on the beach somewhere, and then do my responsibilities, which is go to work, whatever I had to do. So I was overtraining, and then I ended up sick, right? So I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm not overtraining this year. I pray to God He helps me to control myself, because when I have to film a workout video for you guys, right, I want to make sure I leave it at that. I don't want to be doing all this, because guys, I'll do this live stream and then I got to go to a child's practice. Or I remember the craziest thing that happened is I did my workout video and then I filmed content, and then I had to go to this theme park with the kids that night. So I looked at my miles that I did that day and I was like, I overtrained horribly today, right? So meaning that I shouldn't have done all that work before that family day. I didn't consider how much you walk at theme parks. So take care of yourself when you're training. When I say these are only 3 sets, let that be that. All right, I hope I'm not confusing you. Trust me, you won't be confused when you go to the site. This is a personal live stream, so I'm talking, then working out, talking, working out. Whereas on CHANYAFOREVER.com, it is dedicated workouts. So we're doing only 2 sets because I have to say the last one for the compilation that I put together on Fridays. Thank you for watching that compilation video. Some people did, some people didn't. But thank you to those who watched it. I'm going to try to upload one every Friday. Yes, it's going to be the same, but that's what consistency is. You go to work every day and do the same thing every day. Why would we feel it's different for fitness? Do the same thing every day or switch it up, because you know you got to do different things at work too, but nonetheless you showed up, okay? Last set of leg extensions, and then my 3rd set will be alone with me. So what I'm listening to is DDG Break Me Down. What? He got all the women in the chokehold. Okay? DDG put us in a chokehold last year. Whew. Oh my God, let me tell you guys. I gotta explain myself just like the Bible. This has nothing to do with the Bible. But let me explain myself. So, next, not this weekend, but the following weekend, I finally have my live streams for Get a Pen if you are 18 and over. Go get a pen. Go get a pen. Or type it in your phone. I put my notes in my phone. Not all of them. But something like this, I'll just type it in my phone. Unless you're looking at me on your phone. Then go get a pen. Rewind this part of the video if you weren't ready. I will finally be live for 2026 on CHAN. I'm cursive. YATHEBOBY.com. Yes, I went to school when they taught cursive. So I will be live there finally the weekend after next. So go ahead and sign up because they're delicious lives. That's why I had to wait, because I got to get my hair done and my nails done. And when you are of a certain person, I think that it takes a different type of person to put their kids and certain things in front of themselves. How many times you get your nails done, how many times you get your hair done, it start going down. It's like down here, you know what I mean? Whereas before kids, that's all I did. Wash my car, clean my house, have someone clean with me. Also, I used to always get my hair done. I laid down. That's why I was modeled, because I was too legit to quit. Too legit to quit. If you don't know, you don't know. But that's how I was, because I was my own priority. But now with 3 kids, are you crazy? Are you crazy, Mark? I can't spend $500 on my hair. What? Not today? Or maybe next year? No, not next year, because they're going to go to college. They're going to do all this stuff. So I plan to just find better ways to maintain myself. Whereas I put on hair pieces for my live streams. I know how to put on strips for my lashes. But before this last kid, I was getting my lashes done. Now I'm like, okay, girl, strip it up. You got to find ways to still help yourself while you're keeping the lives that you were blessed to have at a priority, right? Just like your house. Even my house gets more attention than the things that I used to do, right? So just letting you know, just in case you become a little wavered and you get uneasy, you're like, oh my God, I hate my life. Yeah, join the club. Welcome to parenthood. I'm down here, baby, not shy. So that's okay. You got to be okay with that. All right. So now mind you, there's people with different lives. Okay. These people are sending their kids to boarding school. Some people got different lives. They got nannies. They don't know nothing about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that are home. Okay, squats. First set, your feet are a little bit wider than your shoulders, okay? My socks actually have no grip. I have grip socks, but I gotta put on my sneakers because we're gonna have an incident if I don't. I can put on my husband's slippers, hold on, because my sneakers are dirty. No, I think his slippers slide. Let me see something. No, I can't do that. Let me see. Look at how strong I am. I'm moving the couches, Lord. Let me see something. Let me see if I can just do it on here. But me, so. That doesn't count until I get where I gotta go. That don't count. We're not there yet. My knees are warming up. My knees are tired. Okay, that's better. I'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next set. I gotta bring y'all down because y'all can't see my feet on YouTube. Facebook, y'all can see my feet. YouTube can't. Also, all the sites, CHANYAFOREVER.com, CHANYATHEBODY. I think I have the mic on. CHANYATHEBODY.com. They all have good music because you can play music. So, I see my feet like little ducks. Okay, let's see how far I can go on this small plateau. Let's see. I'm gonna have to raise my feet. Maybe not. We'll keep it here. I still feel it. I have to keep my arms up, guys, because I would lean over. So this is like plie. Plie still works for ballerinas. It'll work for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is funny. It's a different set. Different look of squats today. I can't go that way. Unless you do whatever. Should slow down. We were moving too fast. I'm struggling to do my squats today. It's okay. I don't care. As long as I do it. All right, one more set with you guys. One more set of squats with y'all. I love the day you come back. This feels horrible. I don't want to end right now. I'm not counting that one. I'll count it when it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know when it's okay when you feel it here. Okay? The forward squats, you rarely feel it up here until you're going far down. If you're doing mediocre like that, you're gonna feel it here. Inner thighs, you're supposed to feel it here, but I'm gonna slip and fall, so I'm on this little thing today. Go look at the old videos, okay? Or be here tomorrow, whenever I get here again. You're really gonna make me expose you for exactly what you are. I'm not counting any of that. But I'm feeling a little wavy. So right now, pulling your car. Yeah. I know you tried. We know the truth. So act brand new if you want to. So what you growing up just a little? Don't give a, 'cause one day you will never. Where would you be? So what you blowing up just a little? Don't get a. Last set with y'all. Last rep with y'all. Feet together. Tell me that you make me move. Do you really want to play this game? Tell him you ain't about that life. Blow my mind, love. To hide reality, why? Can't count that, it's raggedy. So where would you be? Look at my legs. They're like noodles. Let me not claim that. They're better. Just a little, been knowing you a little. Oh, 'cause one day you will never. Where would you be? Been knowing you a little. Do better by myself. Well, I don't need you. I'm moving to the left. Ha 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 ha. Funny. Keep it 100. We know the truth. So act brand new if you are. So what you blowing up? Been knowing you a little. 'Cause one day, where would you be? Been knowing you a little. Nah, oh nah, oh nah, nah, oh nah, oh nah, nah, oh nah, oh nah, nah, oh nah. Faking, gonna kill you. Look how long it's taking. God bless me, please. All right, get into your bag. into your bag. Come on, hungries. Because if you're struggling like me, it's because you always hungry. Come on, hungry. Come on down here. Let's do this instead of eating chili dogs. Let's do this. Come on, chili dog lovers. Just like me. I don't eat chili dogs, but if it was made with some kosher beef, maybe. Count me in. Hey! They said they wanted a bop. I am. Oh, let's do push-ups first because they hurt. I know he just want what I got, but he is not doing it well. They said they wanted a bop. I ain't really mean to go pop. I ain't giving you a shot. I know he just want what I got. Preach. Chatty, 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 chatty. Outside. And my oldest is ready to ooh. Ten push-ups per set. That's how my push-ups look from the ground. This is why it's called struggling, okay? That is no cap. You know why it's so beautiful and I'm so proud of myself? I did 10 straight. Yes, I be laying down and coming back up, but at least I don't give up, okay? We got one more set, and I got one set to do off the live. Because y'all know I'm filming compilations. Forever. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You do it. When I found out that you were there, I couldn't sleep thinking about another do is tell you that I miss you. God, there's so much cap in my rap. I said I wasn't going to sing no more. It's in my blood. You know, because my mom's a singer. So it's just like you just feel like you can too when you can't. It skipped me. She shouldn't. She sings. Guys, I think I can sing because my mom can sing. So cut me some slack. All right? Sit-ups. All the way up, all the way down. Some of y'all struggle on sit-ups and not push-ups. So don't make fun of me. Yeah, almost pretty memory. Oh, oh, oh. All right, that's 1 rep. I got 2 sets with you. Let's go. Ah! 2, 3, 4. Ah! 6. Shout out to the comment section. Shout out. Y'all gonna have to tell me if my Mondays are like this. I think it's because it's Monday. Y'all gonna have to quote me, because whenever I'm coming back, I feel, this feels like ridiculous. I feel like I never ever did this in my life. But I think it's Mondays. Y'all gonna have to let me know next Monday. Just pay attention to my behavior on the next times I go live this week to see if it's easier and I'm not moaning and I'm not groaning and I'm better on the set. Because I think it's just the first day back. Me up. Regular. Horrible. Ridiculous. Scene. So let's do our 10 twists. Ooh. 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 So it's right, left, 1. And somebody else would have said, that was 20. It's 2 different sides. So right, left, 1. All right, we got 1 more set. Train of thought, I'll get back in pronto to collect myself. There's nothing you can do to help. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of every time we did it. All those other women say you when you ask for me. I don't wanna lose my focus, but it's not. Ooh. 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 Behind when I'm behind it, Lord knows I'm tired. Stretch. Stretch your abs. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Oh, baby. Oh, love we had. Lost my way, got off track. Oh, you come running into me. Oh, Every time you come running into me, only you to be, even when I. Open up your hips. Only you can do this, guys. Nobody can do these stretches for you. Relax. Push that other knee. Push this out. Look, push this out. Okay? Push it back. Lay down on the other side. Stretch down. Only you can do this, guys. Nobody can do this. Somebody can help you by laying on you or something, giving you some support. But this is only... I get it and go. Let me see. Y'all have any questions about seeing? I'm rolling all around the floor. I'm tired. I got one more set to do. Let me see what y'all talking about. In Saint Laurent. We ain't got many to do what you want. What's this, please? Hola, ¿cómo está? Hola. All right, Patreon members, what's the squeeze? Y'all already know. We lit. Mama had to get, I gotta get my head on, baby. I'm not doing my Patreon members. Y'all be investing. I only get my head on for Patreon. My husband, he loves my ponytails and my real hair. So I don't have to do all of that. But for all the strangers in the world, me, I'll pop the weave them. Okay, I gotta go, y'all, because this is... I love y'all. I'll see you on the next live because you deserve for me to be here. I deserve for you to share the video. Lorenzo, Oscar, JS, Is, Squeeze, Wiz, Kid, OG, DG, Chris, Capital, Chapital, I Show Speed. Oh, what am I doing? My bad.